My aunt bribed an inspector with tamales. Now her balcony's a dangerous metaphor for our family issues. The night that Aunt Rosa announced her architectural ambitions was a spectacle worth remembering. We'd gathered at my grandmother's house, a ritual that happened every Sunday around an oversized dining table with mismatched chairs, an altar that bore witness to weekly dramas. I remember distinctly how Rosa, with eyes shining with the fervor of a woman convinced of her own grandeur, let her revelation tumble out just as my grandmother set the pot roast down between us. I tell you, the room stopped. Even Grandma, with her hearing aids refusing to cooperate most of the time, somehow picked up the electricity in Rosa's words. It was as if Rosa imagined the balcony already, the fresh paint smell mixing with coffee steam, that view above the world, a world where gravity was only a suggestion. I wasn't surprised when Jonathan, caught up in his mullet dreams of rebellion, just nodded with a kind of distracted approval. He had always agreed with whoever captured his attention last, whether human or idea, perhaps a curious side effect of the teenage phase. Meanwhile, my dad's face twisted into an expression caught between disbelief and horror. In our family, taking on the city without papers was just enough to call for divine intervention. Yet there Rosa sat, unfazed, already planning her next steps, as if the city's regulations were mere suggestions to her artistry. We were halfway through the pot roast when she decisively declared that YouTube was the modern mentor, and I swear, under her church lady demeanor, I think she saw herself as some sort of maverick, grappling with wood and nails like a heroine in her own film. Each of us was thrown into our respective familial roles. To Jonathan, reality felt as malleable as the chisel wood on his jean jacket. To my dad, rules were the spine of civilization, not to be tampered with lightly. But to Rosa, the boundaries of the tangible world were ripe for experimentation. So when she barricaded herself into her apartment that weekend with a resolve that only grew alongside her pile of hardware store bags, I knew the stage was set for some kind of episodic calamity. I found myself worrying not about the structural integrity of the balcony, but the metaphorical tightrope Rosa walked between creativity and calamity. Yet, as the Sunday faded into Monday, we were all left waiting, half expecting the sound of triumph or disaster to ring through our home, wondering who would dare to halt Aunt Rosa's grand design.